Yeah.
You would have mentioned it. Why would he add تحكيم القوانين to it just to increase doubts? And then not only that, if you go to his حاشية of أصول ثلاثة, page 99, he affirms the عقيدة of Sheikh Muhammad ibn Ibrahim, that if you rule with these laws that you're a kafir, mushrik, and you're from the greatest of the tawaghit.
Bro, he literally read the fatwa. So he reads from fatwa of Tahkim al-Qawaneen. He reads a portion of that. Then after he reads that, he goes to that side fatwa that has nothing to do with tashri', by the way. That fatwa that they refer to as a retraction has nothing to do with tahkim or tashri'. Absolutely nothing. They refer to that fatwa and like, oh look, he retracted right here. But the funniest thing he said in the beginning, he reads the portion from Tahkim al-Qawaneen. And then he said, min al-kufri al-mustabeen. And then he comments on this right after, the skin fade guy. And he's like, you see, it's not even clear-cut takfir. I'm like, what are you, min al-kufr al-mustabeen? Do you know what this means?
Yeah. Bro, and then, do you know what's like, a lot of these people, they haven't read like the rasail that he used to send to the hukam of Saudiya. It actually just gets worse and worse and worse.
Yeah, subhanAllah.
How can
No, Tahkim al-Qawaneen, Anas, Tahkim al-Qawaneen is tashri'. I'm talking about the fatwa that they cite as a retraction. This fatwa has nothing to do with tashri'. That's what I'm talking about. But yeah, this is not a discussion about Hakimiyya. This is mainly a discussion about awalan, we need to be very careful in spreading slander, and we need to verify everything. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu, Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu, idha ja'akum fasiqun binaba'in fatabayyanu. Right, this is a message to the believers, Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu. And if a fasiq comes to you with news, what have you if a murtad comes to you with news about a Muslim? Yani, bin bab awla, the verification or the initial assumption should be, okay, this guy's a liar. This guy's a liar. We don't believe anything he says. Yani, subhanAllah, it comes out eventually that the main crux of his quote-unquote proof was a forged WhatsApp message.
Yeah.
Like right then and there, you should have, okay, this guy's a kadhab. Even for people who disagree with us, called madkhali, whatever, madkhalis or whatever, murji'ah. He came up with a forged WhatsApp message. That should be it. إِذَا جَاءَكُمْ فَاسِقٌ بِنَبَإٍ فَتَبَيَّنُ. This guy came out with a fake message, a forged message. And then after it was revealed that it was fake, he was having a mental breakdown, as you can see from his profile.
Yeah, 100%. What a dirty mushrik. He goes to me, oh, don't worry, I've seen you around. I was like, why didn't you come speak to me? Bro, this is lucky. SubhanAllah, man.
Subhanallah.
Oh, I've seen you around, wow.
Subhanallah.
واحد خلاص.
Anas, you leave the discussion. We can have a discussion later. It's not the time for the comments. Yeah, khair inshallah. But no, this is again. I want to emphasize. This live wasn't with regards to that clown or anybody like him. This was with regards to the ikhwa and the akhawat. You have to understand operating social media under the banner of, oh, I'm on manhaj. It is a big amana. And when you fall, we all stumble. When you fall, when somebody gets exposed, we're all taking a tumble with you. And that's why it's such a big amana. You have to understand and operate in a manner that is cognizant that you are representing the manhaj of Ahl Sunnah, inshaAllah ta'ala. And you have to operate as such. And know for a fact, if you use the manhaj or the deen of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to fulfill your sexual desires, let alone any desires, you are going to get exposed. This is a principle we've seen enacted time in and time out. It's a constant thing. The deen of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is too precious for these people, for anybody to use it to benefit. And the biggest exposure, obviously, is to be upon zandaqah. This is the biggest calamity that can befall you. You use the deen and you fall into zandaqah.
That's what that retard fell into.
Exactly. And so, ikhwa, please be careful. Please be careful.
And we're not saying, like, it's impossible someone doesn't sin. It's impossible. Oh, they're botting your live. Just saying. Like,
I don't even know what that means, bro. What does that mean?
Look at your viewers. Look at your viewers. They'll send bots. so they get you banned.
Man, they can't do anything academically, so they bought lives. SubhanAllah.
No, he can't do anything. Allah. It's either he's trying to expose or he's trying to bot.
SubhanAllah.
Like, we understand you fall into sins, this and that, but يعني, if you're given da'wah, you should be way more careful with it. You should be way more careful. Like, never mind debating. يعني, it destroys your iman, even if it's done for the sake of Allah. Wallah, bro, that kelb insulted my mother and father, bro. There's no, like, I don't have intellectuals with people like that. Straight up. And then, Abu Shani, I wanted to ask this guy, yeah? You threatened one of the sisters with her place, saying that you know where she's from and this and that. Now, don't go around doing that to our sisters, because wallah, you can get it as well. This was a while back and I totally forgot about it, and I have a screenshot of it. But don't ever try to insult one of our, or get onto one of our sisters, because wallah, it won't end well for you.
Yeah, generally speaking, even when people, sisters from your side, they insult me, they insult the sheikh, they insult everyone, bro. We don't respond to them. They're women. Anybody, again, we don't promote any sisters going out and attacking other men, regardless if they're right or wrong. But if they do, you guys have to honor this unspoken code that we should all have. You don't mess with sisters. Khalas, that's a big fat red line. Don't cross it. That's it.
Yeah, hey, none of them are gonna threaten Ikhwan, let's be honest.
Is Takfiri still in the in the live?
Probably lurking around.
Subhanallah. Subhanallah. Where's the skin fade dude?
That guy, man.
Subhanallah.
I actually can't take people serious who say Sheikh Muhammad retracted. Like, that's such an old, weak refutation. Just move on. Upgrade, please.
Yeah. No, but let's say, for argument's sake, if he did retract, if you're saying, well, so we believe exactly what Sheikh Muhammad bin Ibrahim, rahimahullah ta'ala, believes in his Risala Tahkim al-Qawanil al-Wada'iyya. We believe in it. So now you call us khawarij for believing in this. Was Sheikh Muhammad bin Ibrahim a khariji? If so, this is the only consistent logic you can have. You have to say yes, he was. If so, where was the lions of Jarh and Ta'dil? Where were they? Where were the refutations of this sheikh when he was upon this manhaj? Obviously, you can never find a single one. And the same goes with if you're going to say that Ibn Uthaymeen retracted at the end of his life conveniently, where was all the refutations of Ibn Uthaymeen? Because min bab awla, if you're going to refute me, right, and I'm a nobody, min bab awla, you should refute the big head honcho guy who's promoting this for his whole life until a year before he died. Where were all the refutations of Ibn Uthaymeen at that point?
Sheikh Bakr Abu Zayd considers them murji'ah for the ones who say that tashri' is only kufr with istihlal.
No. Abu Dujana, before he died, he retracted. Don't trip. Yeah, it's all good. Right? And me and the brother, we're not about the whole like, don't mention people who have died. Khalas, they've done what they've done, and they're with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is going to judge them. A lot of brothers, they come, oh, what do you think of this guy? I don't care, bro. I don't care. He's with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We talk about the principles, and khalas, we move on. This is not about a personality thing.
Yeah, so
Leave people, if they've passed away, if they're with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, leave them alone. You're not going to get some secret ajr for like bashing some guy who's dead. And again, I'm not saying some of the stuff that's said is invalid or valid. I'm not even getting into that discussion. I'm saying leave it for the sake of da'wah, for the benefit of da'wah, and it's not going to bring you or the da'wah any benefits. Khalas, just leave it. Anas, man, can you chill out in the comments, Anas?
one iman has been refuted. Nice. Ghunayman has been refuted. Rabi' was refuted. What's his name? Apparently recently they're refuting Sa'idan. It's good. Let them refute themselves. Raslan, obviously Raslan was refuted. Inshallah, one day I'll be alongside you guys. Is there a way to ask you or Sheikh Ahmed? We don't answer questions except if they're regarding Hakimiyya and Wala wal Bara. Anything else, no.
Yeah, ikhwa, generally speaking, if something like this happens, like this is like PR 101. Take a break. Take a big, fat, long break. Or come under a new name or something. Like,
Bit of voice changer.
I'm serious, bro. It's like we cannot absolve this type of thing publicly. Like there needs to be a change. Just because one thing was fake or whatever doesn't mean like it's suddenly all like roses and daisies.
There's innovators and murji'ah in Hay'at Kibar al-Ulama. Nice.
Anas, bro, am I speaking Chinese, Anas? Leave this discussion, halla.
I'm gonna whack him out. Oh, the bitch, can I wear trousers below my ankles? What? They know the answer and they still ask.
Yeah, subhanAllah. But yeah, like I saw something recently on Twitter. They didn't mention the dude's name, the brother's name. They said, oh, does Sheikh Ahmed know about this? Does Sheikh Ahmed, know his students are doing X, Y, and Z? Bro, and forgive me.
I'm not his student, because people always come up to me, are you his student? I'm not his student. I probably spoke to Sheikh Ahmed like once or twice in my life. Other brothers, majority of people are not his students, direct students. Sheikh Ahmed is himself, Allah Mubarak, different league.
Yeah.
Like when we see we see مداخل I do stuff. You think I'm like, oh, that's Rabi' or that's Rabi''s the fruit of Rabi''s da'wah and all of this. We know what the fruits of Rabi' da'wah is like. It's all zindaqa and this and this.
But we go through the academic approach. So we cite Rabi' did X, Y, and Z. He said X, Y, and Z. Said person is also saying X, Y, and Z. Therefore, this person, we call him a, quote unquote, a madkhali. Because he ascribes to that same, manhaj. And what's absolutely shocking, they either don't know where the term Jahmiyyah comes from, and they themselves use the term sururi. Do you know where sururi comes from? Do you people know what sururi comes from? That label. It comes from a dude's name, Muhammad bin Surur. The guy's name is that. So they took his manhaj. Anybody who is close or falls within the circle of his manhaj, they call him a sururi. But then they start having a heart attack when you call someone a madkhali. It's weird. I'm not a madkhali. I'm from a different tribe. No, duh, Sherlock. I know you're from a different tribe.
Or this. Yeah.
They do the same thing. It's not about the label, whatever. Khalas, if you don't want to be called a madkhali, no problem. It's no problem.
We'll give you a new name. Quick.
Yeah, exactly. Qutbi, Sururi, Haddadi. All of this originates from a dude. And Jahmiyyah, you know who it comes from? Jahm ibn Safwan. That's it, bro.
No.
Yeah, bro. This is new stuff.
Damn. Shabab, we're not rising up people.
Yeah, khalas.
عندك حرب يا عبد الله.
What's up? What happened?
Nah, your background.
The sound, dude, man.
It's bro. اللهم بارك. زين جانس contacting me MJ.
Well, stop it. Nobody. If you want to message his official profiles, don't ask me about this stuff.
Yeah.
Khalas, man.
Let's say his answer said, "Is it wise for a wife to live with in-laws?" That's between you and your husband, not for us. We don't answer these things. If you're married, then you're grown enough to actually have a conversation and just speak it out. وإيش إحنا عشان نقول لك.
What about Hanbali? Don't tell me that's also a name. Wow. Shukran, Bobby.
On his TikTok profile, yeah.
Albani, do I know you?